howdy there. Jeez, it's been a while. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, even though no one did. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Devlin, Jester, and today we're playing some Minecraft. See? Look at that. It's the Java edition because I don't have the Windows edition. But yeah, it's been a while since I've last done something. Sorry about that. It's been one of those things. It's like you don't really think about taking a break until you just do it, and then here you are. So I'm back. I don't know if I'll be streaming Wednesday and Thursday, like, you know, I typically take those days off, but since I took kind of, you know, basically 2 weeks off, might as well get something in. So that's what today is for. Today is to make up for all of those times where I didn't stream. So yeah, might as well just get started because I like Minecraft. You know, we're gonna start a new world. It's not gamer. What should we name this? I personally vibe with the name Burger. Is that? Yeah, we're gonna turn some cheats on. We're not above exploiting the world. But yeah, this looks good to me. You know, just normal. I'm not trying to change anything to make things better or worse. Oh, dang, it feels weird getting back into the swing of things. No, I am not a speedrunner, so you will not see me speed running. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're just playing some Minecraft. Dang. Already. Holy crap, that's a bunch of horses. Anyhow, first things first. Get some wood. We're gonna be doing a Minecraft tutorial today. You know, it's what you gotta do. You gotta be getting all of these pieces of wood. It's very important, integral to the process, I would say. I am not feeling the greatest today. Like, I mean, like, for the most part, I'm doing fine. But, you know, my nose is not having the best of times today. It's been suffering a lot. Ooh, look at that. And this desolate land, I still get a bunch of stone. I've not played this game in a while. I think the last time I played this game was during Caves and Cliffs update part 2, when they added everything. And that was a while ago. And I think was it last year? I think it was no, it was earlier this year. That was the last time I played it, and I read that they have added, or they're going to be adding frogs. I read that today when I booted it up. So I was just like, "Ooh, that's pretty neat. Get bunches of frogs." Alright, yeah, we're getting wood, you know, just the usual. It's so peaceful playing Minecraft. Like, you don't really have to worry about a lot. I'm one of the people that's like, I'm not about the whole speedrunning life. I really don't do a lot of things fast. I'm just gonna, you know, I don't know, I don't even know why I'm explaining this to you guys. I was just explaining that I wasn't feeling well, and here I am talking like a motorboat. Alright. My movements are sloppy, I apologize. No, we need wood. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that, and we're fine. See, look at that. Where do I want to go? Like, no other place looks very, like, I mean, that's a good area over there. This area's pretty, oh, there's bee. Oh, there's a cave. I guess the first thing we'll do is go across. But I need to get food as soon as possible. one thing that I've become while playing Minecraft, just Minecraft for at least the foreseeable future, is like I don't like killing the animals. I don't know why. It's like just look at them. Why would you wanna fight these? Personally, I don't like it. I don't vibe with that. I do see some sugarcane. That might be useful later. We're just gathering materials. That's what we're doing. Da -da -da. Yeah, I was actually gonna stream this weekend or this past weekend. Just because, you know, I took a week off and I was thinking I was only gonna take a week off. But then I just never did. I'm very good at like wanting to do something, but just never doing it. You know, procrastination. Pigs. Cow. I mean, that was weird. My internet's been really finicky today, and so has like everything else, so it makes sense that everything's kind of just going wonky. Alright. I like that area. That area is a nice, easy place to set up camp, I would say. Oh. Yeah, let's see how long I can actually stream for. My game plan is at least until 10. If I do it, you know, 9:30, that should be fine. Ooh, I have the attention span that's worse than a goldfish. Please understand. Boop. Look, we'll take damage. We take those. Nice, more coal. Do I even have dirt? I don't have any dirt. Bam. Look at us. Or we're too powerful. Can't stop us. Alright. I'm playing with maximum brightness on. No, there we go. And everything is still too dark. Maybe it's because dark things are actually supposed to look dark. There's nothing? Wow. See, there's a caves that I don't like at all. It's like the ones that promise you, oh yeah, you'll get something. It's deep, it's dark, and they give you nothing. Oh no, it's down there. But for now, we'll keep moving. I don't actually have a game plan with what I'm going to be doing for Minecraft. I just want to play it. And who knows? Maybe something will happen out of it. Flowers. Bunch of sheep. Oop! Brown sheep. So there's a lot of pumpkins. Alright, let's get some better vantage points. Also, I can't tell if that's just a shading. Yeah, it's just shading. Wow. My best chances of going to find a village is that way, so that's probably where I'll go. If I get too hungry, I don't know. I guess I'll die. What do you want from me? Ba-da-ba-da. See, I don't know how efficient it is to break the leaves by yourself instead of just letting them despawn. Because I've read that, like, this was a while ago, so, you know, information might not be correct at all. But, like, it used to be breaking them did not do anything, but I'm pretty sure now they do. It's like, just give me an answer. Nothing. I was hoping for an apple. So we'll just continue to starve. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just become a farmer. Because daytime is going down. Oh yeah, I have fish. become a hunter of the seas. Meow. Maybe I'll just become a pescatarian. I don't feel bad for killing the fish because the fish don't make sounds. It's the things that make sounds. Also, oh my goodness. So, you're, you're, you're not gonna believe me when I say that I love fishing in Minecraft. All the reasons why I love fishing and all the other games, it applies to Minecraft too. I know you might, it doesn't seem real, it doesn't seem possible, but yes. Yes, I do love fishing in Minecraft. But yeah, I guess we could talk about what I was doing in my absence. Ah, crap. I lost one, boys. Pour one out for the OG. I was actually preparing for a graduation. Not mine, but one of my... Ooh, is that a jungle? That will be powerful. What I'm saying, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. What the heck? Hey, this looks so cool. Nature is wacky. But yeah, I was preparing for a graduation, not for me, lava, but for one of my family members. And so I got to do that. We went to a ceremony. I did not like it. Like, it was fine enough getting out of the house, you know, nothing wrong with that. But it went on forever. And like, this was, how do you not die? Just die in one hit, guys. Hey, wasn't that hard. Alright. I should probably build a shelter, but I don't know where I want to go. I want to go somewhere where there's a village. Really, guys? Did I even grab the fish? I did not. Whee! Yeah, I want to go somewhere where there's a village nearby so I can do some trading. I can't do that if there's no village. I'll have to set up a camp somewhere. You know, whenever they like, whenever someone first plays Minecraft, their first instinct is to build a dirt hut. Ooh, what's that? Is that a forest fire? We're about to find out, aren't we? Their first instinct is this a ravine? No. It's cool. Whee! Oh, there's a spider. Okay, let me eat something so that I have energy. Yeah, I played Minecraft for the first time. A good, oh jeez, how old is the game? 10 years, over 10 years ago? No. Oh, he's feral. Oh, not my problem. Yeah, about 10 years ago. Whenever it was in beta, that's when I first played it. And that's when I really, like, fell in love with the game. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a dolphin. Oh, it's a forest fire. Well, it's a good thing we avoided that one, folks. Yeah, back when it was in beta is when I first played it. I don't know why I'm getting these, like, frame drops. But it's not going to be consistent, I imagine. Yeah, the first people that I remember playing it was SeaNanners. And this was way back before he, like, I would say before he got popular. What is that? Is that, oh, is that the moss? I think this is moss. No? Oh yeah, it is. Whee! Big. Oh, where's the jungle? I know there was a jungle. Another forest fire? Holy crap. I think what my game is trying to do is trying to render all these chunks. So it has these... Ah, there's a witch. Render all these chunks, so that's why it's, like, not having a good time. Where is this jungle? Alright, let me eat. There's a tundra. That's not a good spike. Oh, what's going on, Mr. Tony? Welcome, welcome. You're in for the time of your life. Holy crap, that's another one. I'm gonna have to check some settings. Because for some reason my game is very much just doing some spikes and frame dropping. Woo! Yeah, like that. I don't get it. I don't know what I did wrong. It's not like the PC is consuming a lot of like using a lot of its sources. There we go. I need to find somewhere safe to be able to do this first. I think it is because it's trying to get all these... Really? I just stood still. Why? Alright, let's take a look. See, I'm glad I get to have you guys here figuring this out. Here, let's set it to 16 chunks. How about that? Max frames, unlimited, that works for me. Performance. Yeah, I went through all these to be like, yeah, this is, you know, this is good. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that could be. Alright, maybe that helps. Alright. So far, I have not had any problems. Ah, there's a skeleton. Oh, crap. Whoop. But yeah, Tony, how's it going? I know we talked, you know, a little while ago, but I never actually did ask you how you've been. What's that? Nothing important. I should probably cook the fish, but I have, like, nowhere safe to go to. You know what? This is as safe as it's gonna get. No, not you. Boop. It's going here, going there. Yeah, I feel you. But it is nice having you. It's nice having you here. Boop. Get some more torches. And now we wait. Yeah, I went over yesterday to go visit my family and all that, and half of them were like, you know, not feeling well. And I think I, you know, got something from them, but I think I should be fine tomorrow. It's nice to be here. Good, good, good. Yes, it's nice to have you back. I saved your seat. It was gathering some dust, but I cleaned it off. Alright, let's get some healing going. Alright. Boop. It's very nice. It's very nice. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be going on for today, just because it is, it's not my usual time, so it can go longer, it can go shorter. Iron. Finally, something useful. I can't tell if those creepers are coming for me. Well, this could all go badly very quickly. Boop. Tony, have you ever played Minecraft before? I feel like that's an easy question to ask, because for the most part, you know the answer everyone's gonna have for it. But earlier, I was explaining my experience and how long I've been, I've been, what's the word? Not cursed. I've been granted the knowledge of knowing Minecraft. Gonna get into it? That's fair. It's not a game for everyone, that's for sure. Like, for me, it's more of a game that you play with other people. Because everyone has something different they want to do with it. And that's what the servers are for. But yeah, to each their own. That's something I can commend. Oh, what the heck? Ew, what the heck is this? Am I about to freeze? The heck? This is very new to me. I feel like an old man, just like, am I out of touch? Well, why was there like the cold? Like, is that part of the debuff? I'm asking you as if you know the answers. I don't know the answer. What? That man just spawned. Sorry, that creeper. Oh man. Yeah, right now my current plan is to go to a village. I found one. Let's go! Just so quickly. It only took 25 minutes, almost, hey, to find one, but here we are. Now, the only problem is that eventually there's going to be pillagers. And they'll try to attack and all that jazz. Hello? Dang, bunch of hobos. Anything in here? Stone cutter. That's nice. Yeah, we're pillaging today. Oh, and there's a lava. There's a cat. Okay, there's... Huh. Huh. Honestly, should I even be surprised that the village is barely functional? Are you... Congratulations. Ooh, that's useful. Is he the only villager in here? No, there's... What are you? Cartographer. Worthless. Sticks? Are you kidding me? You gave me 4 sticks? You should speedrun? No. I'm not a speedrunner. I'd have to learn... Was I already in? No, I wasn't in here. I'd have to learn the route to be able to speedrun it. And that's a lot of time and commitment. There we go, we have a respawn point, just in case I die. Yeah, this is a worthless... Hi, you're trash too. It's a worthless village. By the way, can you hear the, Can you hear the... sound alright? Hopefully, you could. Yeah, this is a worthless village. I'm taking that. No, not that. Wait, can I... I'm pretty sure I can harvest this. What's the fastest way? There's no fast way. Can I just make hay? Oh, heck yeah. I think I need shears for this. I'm about to have infinite bread. Big ups. Yeah, maybe one day I'll speedrun, but today is not that day. I don't even know what my aspirations are. I guess eventually I'll fight the Ender Dragon. Who wants to see bread? Bread. Bread. Or not, bread man. don't think there's anything down here that's worth getting, but we'll take a look. Oh, what's this? What is this? Barely generating. Oh, smithy. Oh, that's not a smithy. It's a what's the Fletcher? There we go. I'm not gonna delve too far in there because I am insecure about being able to survive, especially since I don't even have a shield. A shield would be an important thing to have, I would say. I've been tired all day. I think that's just like my main mode is energy conservation mode. Nope. It's like no matter what time of day it is. If I just woke up, if I'm about to go to sleep. Actually, not when I'm going to sleep. Going to sleep is like, you know, it's difficult. I think it's because I do so much energy conservation. Alright. Whee! Oh, did you see that? It was one of those, whatever squids. The blue ones. The shiny ones. So this is why they built their bridge, huh? I guess they forgot there was a mountain in between. I wonder if they would care if I just steal their bridge. As if they're ever gonna know. Yeah, so that was a bust. Let's continue our nomadic journey, I suppose. I honestly don't know what I was just talking about. And that's okay. Oh yeah, now I remember. My main mode. Energy conservation. It's like whenever you put your phone into power saver mode. Except mine is just... You can function, but you'll forever be tired. Yo, look at that. It's pretty neat. Are you kidding me? I was doing so well. I don't know what I turned off, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, the render distance. That would help. Look at these cows. Yeah, it's gonna suck when I have to kill the cows for leather. Because there's no other way to get the leather. You can't even burn rotten flesh for it. Which I think is a travesty. Because what is flesh besides uncooked leather? It's a lot of fog. I guess it's for the render distance, isn't it? Whew. Beehive. I wonder what's in there. Nothing nefarious, I imagine. One thing I used to love playing when it came to Minecraft, this was, oh dang. I want to say this was around 2014. This was like when mod packs were like still figuring themselves out. And my favorite ones were the ones that included like RPG elements into it. Which way is the right way? I'll go left. And I think it was called Hexit. I want to say it was Hexit, which was one of those mod packs. But like it was more of a hack and slash type of experience than it was like real Minecraft. Because like Minecraft, you know, you have your combat, but it's really just building, mining and crafting, if you will. But Hexit took it and turned it on its head to be combat oriented, and oh my goodness, I love that. It was great. And then there's another major one It was the Ether mod. And that pretty much had a completely separate world. And at the time, my computer was trash because it wasn't even a computer. It was a laptop. It was a Dell laptop, so you could tell the quality was there. And this was before Dell had all right or laptops. I wouldn't say they still do have great ones, but they got good enough ones now. Look at that floating block. But yeah, it could just barely run it. Look who it is, it's a pillager. Yeah, those are the guys that would raid regular villages. Not very friendly men. That's for sure. Yeah, it's loading all the chunks now. That's why it's just dying on me. If we stand here long enough, it should preload everything. I gave you a piece of credit, and this is what happens. I should look into optimizing my Minecraft experience. Because I think everything else works fine. It's just this is the problem. Yeah, because... Oh. Also, where's that pillager at? I guess he didn't come follow me. Which is nice. Very considerate of him. Sees you. Ow. Yeah, we'll look into optimizing it in the future. Today, we're just going to suffer. Well, this isn't even that bad, because we're 30 minutes in. Really? Come on. Where's a village that I can find? Oh, that water gen. Alright. Alright, should we go left or right on this? I don't think it really matters which way we go. But Tony, which one? Left or right? Because left is just a valley, and to the right is what it looks like, more forest. And then, of course, over there we have snow. Over there we have forest. So we might want to make that decision quickly. I'm leaning more towards the left. And I think I'll do just that. Or I could just go center. You know, nothing's stopping me for that. Are you kidding me? Underwater cavern. Whee! Yeah. Maybe I should get moving. This is the second night of Minecraft. Come on. Really? Boop. Oh, it's the I forgot what they're called. Yeah, they're a bunch of water zombies. It's not like they have a trident. So why should I care about them? Boop. Honestly, this stuttering, the frame stuttering, is kind of nice. Because I could be doing something, all of a sudden, I teleport to it. That's not like you could even know. It's like my own personal shadow stepping. Alright. Holy crap. That mountain goes on for so long. Well, I guess the snow. Oh yeah, it's even there on that side. And there's a spider. Yeah, please don't hurt me. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just a nomad. Please, I'm not encroaching on your territory. See, be like these sheep. Be very like mellow. Ah, crap. It doesn't help that I have some frame skipping. That rabbit. It's like, I don't know why, but it feels like there should be a jump scare. I'm playing Minecraft. Oh, it's a zombie villager. You know what? Maybe I'll just make my house in the middle of nowhere. And who's gonna stop me? Besides myself, because I would like a village. There has to be a village over there. There has to. Boop, boop. Bam, bam. See, I'm telling you, shadow stuffing. You gotta make the best out of a bad situation. I refuse to fix any of my settings. I think going to the left, yeah. This was a good decision. Because I don't have to traverse a bunch of trees. Crap. No, no. I see a creeper. The worst things you could be hearing while you're just standing still is that sizzling noise. Well, I mean, that's not exact, but you get the point. Yeah, it feels very low energy. Excuse you. I feel very low energy, and I think it's for the best. Sir. Just wait until I get my shield. Where are the Endermen? I haven't even seen those guys around. Dang. You know what? We're going up. Tony, this is something you'll never see in your lifetime. Snow. Okay. Ah, crap, there's a skeleton. And there's a creeper. Wait, why is it that I don't fall through these? No. But I fell through the other ones. What? I don't get it. There we go. Huh. See, what does this mean? Like, why is everything getting cold? Am I gonna, like... Am I gonna freeze? Ow. Holy crap, where is he? Ah, jeez. Who? Where is he? I'm frozen. Oh, hi. Sir, how can you do that? Well, anyhow, I was frozen solid. Well, that was fun. My one tree that I had with me. Gone. Well, now I know not to go anywhere near snow. And yes, you can get frozen. I learned that part too. Oh, look. A bunch of boys just spawning. Are you kidding me? There's a village to the left. And I spent all that time on the right side just going endlessly. And I could have just been in a village in less than 5 minutes. Dang. That hurts. That hurts to see. Well, anyhow. I hope nobody comes and attacks me while I'm just defenseless behind chopping some wood with my hands. Whew. I was pretty proud of myself today. I got so much work done in my very little desire to accomplish things. I think it's just you gotta work through it, which is what I hate doing. I like to be complacent. Oh my goodness, it's so big, it's so massive. Well, obviously I could have put my house on the top to assert my dominance on these villagers. Ooh, blacksmith. Heck yeah, look at that. I don't think I can make enough. Well, I can make a portal. And I got some hay again. We might have lost our original stacks, but we have acquired new. It's kind of nice how functional this village is compared to the last one I visited. Alright. Bam. I'm not gonna lie, Steve's looking pretty fly. Oh, hi. Whoop. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I might have just, like, stuck the apocalypse onto this area, but it's okay. For I am not responsible for you in the end. Huh. Bread. Bread. I'm gonna be called the bread man. No, yes. No, just one. Sir. Jerk. Get him. Ooh. Yeah, mess him up. You just gotta know the right people. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. I think the game plan is to renovate this village. If I can do that, we should be fine. Hello there. How can I help you? Whew. You know, I could put some music on. Except I wouldn't be able to hear it. Everyone else could but me. I still don't know what the problem is. I have had this problem for at least a month now. And I just don't know what it could be. Because when I run the streams, it works fine. But when I go to, like, when I try to listen to it, turn it to my monitoring, nothing. I'm just like, why? Why you gotta do this to me? Oh, bones. I just realized I don't even have a pickaxe. Alright, who's willing to sacrifice their bed for me? Bunch of homeless, oh sorry, jobless bozos. I think they can become a smoker if they have that blast furnace. I do not condone smoking or inhaling any kind of fumes inside of your lungs. But hey, can't stop everyone. Ooh! Oh heck yeah, there's a farmer. Hello there, Farmer Joe. I know it's been a long day for you. Ooh. Sure, what are these traps made out of? Very interesting. I'm just gonna do some land inspection and make sure everything is up to code. You got a blast furnace in here too? It's very, very, very nice. Very convenient, I imagine. It looks like everything is up to code. And, I do hereby state that I will be planting my lot of land on here. And there's not really much you can do to stop me. 2 farmers. Are you kidding me? You're telling me I could have done some trading? Well, I was already down there, so I'm not about to do that again. That has nothing of value. What the heck? Who put a farm? Oh wait, are those stairs? Is it accessible? It is. These livestock just forever inside. Ow. Oof. Hi. I guess I'll just close that for you. Whose bed is this? If it's no one's, I'm gonna steal it. Oh, you my... Oh, heck yeah! This man knows. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me get something to drink real quick, because my throat is dying. Oh. Oh, dang. Sorry, I just had a moment of, clarity. Why you might have seen me, go into a little bit of a, Sir, how can I help you? I came here for... There's a child. Where'd you guys find this child? Where's all the hay? Why is there a zombie? I have so many questions, and yet nobody's going to give me an answer. Oh, did I get rid of all the hay? Crap! Being self-sufficient sucks. I got rid of all their hay, and now I can't even buy stuff. Well, anyhow, I guess it's time to go, figure out my plot of land. Oh, heck yeah, never mind. We found some hay. Look at me. Alright. Now I start get some trading in. Yeah, that's funny. I think, if I remember correctly, you can only, fill up, or you can, like, do a trade, like 3 times, 4 times? I don't know. I'm not a Minecraft expert. So please, don't take what I say with at face value. I am a jester who just wanted to play some Minecraft. Is there anyone or anything in here? No? Alright. Confiscated. Alright, where's... Are you Farmer Jim? You're not. Farmer Joe. Mr. Jammy! Alright. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I don't have anything else. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're giving me just a treatment. Alright. Bam. Pretty good home, if you ask me. Very nice and, you know, roomy. Crap. Boop, boop. Alright, and we'll make a axe. Bam. Bam. I should probably make myself a sword. As if it protected me last time. Yeah, so this is our plot of land. You'll know it's mine because of this nice bed. The question is, where's the cave? Dang. Yeah, that's the starting area, isn't it? No. Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's at. So, where is a cave? Nice how prosperous this area is. Is the trading good? That's a different story. I need to make a librarian as soon as possible. And by as soon as possible, I mean when the time is right. Do I have any coal? Alright, well. Sometimes the quickest way to find something is to make a path for it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now here comes the most arduous part of the game, I would say. Getting materials. And I like doing it old school just because that's my style. I'm an old man when it comes to this game. So we're gonna make a good old fashioned, you know, not strip mine, but a way. Oh crap! Never mind. I can't because of the new update. That's not even new anymore. The junk is old at this point. But you know, making stairs. Eventually, I'll find a cave. That's what I'm hoping for. It's so fun. That sounds so sarcastic the way I said it, but no, I genuinely do enjoy doing it. It's the mundane tasks, because it's stuff that you can do in real life, to an extent. I guess you can't really do this in real life, but it's something that like is possible in real life, but no one's ever gonna want to do it. So it just makes it. Excuse me? I don't have any torch. Oh, I don't have any torches. I don't have any torches. Yeah, it's the mundane tasks that video games can make really entertaining and fun. I keep seeing that block of just the world gem. It's not stone. That is not the 3 button. It's hard to see. Alright. Basically, we're gonna be in a bit of darkness, so get ready. Oh, you guys can see better than I can. What the heck is this? I don't get how brightness works. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything to place underneath the gravel. Ah, coal. Look at that. We're now entering the primitive age. Alright, bam. Bam. Look at that. We have fire. The stick and coal make fire. And not just any fire, it's fire that stays alive. Alright. Yeah, let's place some torches in here. I hope no one, like, gets upset with the way I have things look. Because I'm not super, like, I'm on the lazy side when it comes to, like, organization in this. Because it's like, if I need it, I'll find it. It's not like I need to worry about it. And that can definitely stir some people up. But hey, I understand. Why would you want to leave? Why would you want to leave in a life that's just unnatural? Do you see Steve? Does this look like it's a man who is... Oh, somehow I missed that block. Hey, look, there's iron. Maybe it's for the best that I missed it. Huh. And I don't have a crafting table. Alright. So, furnace. Huh. What the heck? What was that? I don't even have any sticks. I'm very good at this game, I promise. I'm flying. Bam. Bam. Yeah, we're just gonna place some iron in there. We just gotta keep it rolling. Where's the? I hate. Okay, real talk. I'm not a fan of how they changed the iron blocks into raw ingots, which I guess raw iron. It makes sense from a actual like realistic sense. Yeah, I get it, but that doesn't make me feel any better. It's like I know what I'm used to. Why gotta change it? It looked good. I don't even remember if they changed the gold. I still don't know if they changed the gold. But yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of it. Does that make people upset at you? You just give off your Minecraft hot takes. I'm gonna have to build some stairs soon. What are we at? Where's my Y coordinate? 78. I guess that wasn't, on top of the mountain. I just gotta remember how long it takes or how low you have to be to get my diamonds now. Hey, my finger is getting tired. The thing is, I wasn't even like doing a whole lot with my fingers today. Normally, I'll have plenty of stuff that I've done, so it justifies it. But me, no, not today. My fingers are weak. They must be trained, hardened by the cold, harsh world of reality. Boop. That noise gets me every time. Alright. I think this should be good. Good for now. I have accumulated a grand total of 8 iron ingots. Whew. Acquiring hardware. Alright. So, let's get an iron pick, obviously. Isn't it iron pick? I still, after all this time, still don't know what the reference is. Hey, remember that time where I got pumpkin? That was a good solid hour ago. I missed already. Alright. Torches. Bam. Alright. Stairs. That's what I need. That's what I was looking for. $36 isn't gonna cut it, but it's a good start. We had a good rhythm going. Not even close. I love how this is a little checkpoint. She's like, alright, you want to pass here, just go ahead and take a quick breather. You know those mines? The now abandoned mines, IRL, where you look under because it's surrounded by like a nice little guard railing. And it's just like, oh, I could die at any moment. if I don't, you know, follow the safety rules. Do I as also it's nighttime. Oh my gosh, look at these trees. It looks so nice. This is coming from someone who always played on fast. And if you've never seen fast trees, the way they're loading, they load, they're just opaque. So it's just so weird not seeing it like that. Oh, my back. I honestly don't even know how much longer I'll be able to last. I was looking at also yeah, that's too close. Too close. I was looking at ergonomic chairs, and honestly, they're not too badly priced. So I'm gonna have to look into them later. Like, even more so. Bam. Alright. Ta-da. Yeah, ergonomic chairs and standing desks are my two biggest goals at the moment. Just because there's such a good quality of life. And that's all I could ask for. If it can make my life just a little bit easier, then I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, my throat's dying on me. We'll see how much longer I can do it. If anything, at the very least, I'll go till 9:30. Just because I know I can last until then. Because all I'm going to be doing is just doing this. It's so peaceful. Excuse me. I need more stair. Ooh. I hear him, but where is he? Hi! Oh, I found him. Alright. Oh, copper. I still don't even know what copper is used for. You know how in Terraria where you can just look up, you can use the guide to be able to look up recipes for you? I kind of wish they had that. It's like, here's all the materials you'll need, and this is how you make it. Easy. This is just like, oh yeah, you need. I guess you could. I guess you could. But I think you need the other item, don't you? Oh, we're making progress. Sleepy. More water. Where are we at? 58. Oh, that neck crack. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, it's a ravine. Oh, there's another one. Hey. I killed one. Alright. That's where things get sketchy. So what we're gonna do, pull a pro gamer move. That way it's safe to traverse. See, look at me. I am a genius. One of my favorite things I love doing is like whenever there's a ravine and you're not really like able to stay alive just yet because everything can still kill you, is I would like to like put a bunch of thinking glass blocks over it. So it's just like you can walk over it and you don't have to worry about following in. Whew. Such a great looking thing. But why would I spend so much time doing it? You know? Not worth it. But it does look nice. Whoop. Ow. Alright. So what do we got? I'm not even seeing any iron. I didn't see any iron. At the time. Whoop. I tell you, the world just loves to prove me wrong. I wonder what's down there, besides skeletons, that I shoved down. Boop. Bunch of copper. Still don't even know what the copper does. Oh. Some XP. We'll take a look on this side. See what's around for us. Boop. Right. Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything. So let's turn back. Alright. You know, for me, it seems like the only... Crap, there's iron. It's like with how little iron I have right now. It's worth it. Whoop. Oh. More iron. I thought it was gonna hurt me. Where did the other skeleton go? Because I know he didn't die. Oh, there's a zombie. I definitely know for a fact that man did not perish. What is a man but a miserable pile of... Ow. You jerk. Are you kidding me? You're not dead yet? Now he is. Look at that professional monster hunter. Nearly lost my life, but guess what? We didn't. That means we're professionals. There's more. Yeah, this is an area that I can see myself coming back to. I'm out of torches. Are you kidding me? Give me some more iron, please. Whoop. Alright. So how do I get back up there? I didn't exactly consider that part. Going as the professional Steve. We know our way around. See? Look at that. Easy peasy. How much iron do I have? 19? I should probably get a chest. Boop. Here's a spider, but where is he? Alright. Bam. Alright, let's throw some of this in there. Boop. Let's make some torches. Bam. And at this point, sure. Not where I was going to place it, but it's where I ended up. Oh, goodness me. Dang, it feels nice to stretch. I don't know why, but it's always like, it just feels different, you know? It's like you're working and all of a sudden you you do a stretch. I guess it's because your muscles aren't in that area. I was very confused for a moment. I forgot to still have my stream up. It's like everything was happening a second after I was explaining it. Alright. What do I want? Flint steel's nice. I don't... Oh, I could get a bucket. Boop. Does this provide any light? Oh, it does. That's very nice. Alright, we'll put that down there. Just so I don't ruin it. That might be important to have that. Shield. Alright. Shield. Shield. Where's the shield? I don't even know how to make the shield. Really? Is it just not called iron? There we go. I guess it's just called shield. Bam, look at me. I'm now able to face the world. Why do I always go outside when it's dark? Well, anyhow, we have a form of protection. That's what matters to me the most. If you got a shield, you're protected. That pink pig. I saw it, I was just like, is that man about to just blow me away? Look, we finally slept. Our first sleep. I'm fairly sure, also, I thought those cats are supposed to scare off the creepers. Am I wrong in that assumption? But hey, you might be wondering. I guess, you know, I'm this far into it where it doesn't really matter because, you know, it's still decently late. But I wanted to give this like evening stream a shot just to see how it would feel. Because normally whenever I do a stream, it's right before I'm going to bed. It's like the last thing I do before going to sleep. And so I wanted to see what it was like to actually... It feels so weird. Like, you see this? I don't know if I like that. It's like the snow. Yeah, I was gonna see what it's like to, like, do something after streaming. Ah, crap. We got this, don't worry. Remember, we're professional. Professional Steve. I don't think I can get that wooden block over there, okay? Where did I even start at? Is this the tree that I started at? If not, here we are. I guess I moved on to a different tree and I ended up cutting another tree down in the process. Boop. Alright. 43, that's pretty good. The deforestation plan is now in action. You thought Steve cared about the environment because he didn't kill any of the animals? You're wrong. Steve looks out for Steve only. Ooh, apple. What the heck is this? How long has this been here? Because if I knew that was there, I wouldn't have built this. Well, anyhow. You live and you learn. You know what? Now that I'm going this way, let's go take a look over at the village. Alright, boys, how's the crops doing? Is anyone here? Where'd everyone go? There's one. Oh, are they asleep? Come on, boys. Rise and shine. Got some crops to handle. That's not even the right area. Where are they? Come on, failers. Okay, you're a toolsmith. What is this? Thank you, sir. So what happened to my farmers? Oh, there he is. Farmer Jim, what's going on? Just give me one moment, I'll get some wheat for you. What? Who's that guy? Where's that man? He's not a Farmer Joe. Are these carrots done? Yes. Alright. How much wheat? Not even 20. Who are you? I guess he'll be Farmer Bob. Excuse you. That sound effect gets me every time. The doo. That's carrots. Not what I was expecting at all. Alright, I'm gonna have to start a wheat farm. Alright, what you got for me now? You better give me some carrots. Pumpkin? Do I look like I have any pumpkin? Cheapskates. I'm gonna have to start my own farm. It'll be 10 times better what he has. Let's see. Bam. We got a hoe. Now I get an irrigation system. First we gotta, you know, clear the area. We gotta clean it out for a nice, you know, because when you're farming, what you're supposed to do is, you gotta have some nice even land, so that way the water, it gets all the plants, nice and evenly. And if you had one get more water than the other, but that's just not fair now, is it? Everyone deserves some water. See these mighty fine cows over here? They deserve plenty of water. They were given to us by the great block in the sky, and that great block in the sky is not about to, I don't know where I was going. I don't know where I was going with that. I love how I went this far out for some water. Ow. Boop. Let me get some bread. What is that? Isn't it crazy how you like turn around and all of a sudden everything looks different to you? It's like you had one perspective of it. All of a sudden you turn around, something new happened. Like, I didn't notice that hole before. There it is. For a moment I forgot where my thing was even at. Oh. You know what? If they're not gonna have some good, if they're not gonna do their farm good for me, so I'm just gonna do good for them, but for me. Boop. Why did I do this the first time? Alright. Get some of that water. Alright, now the next part of farming, besides leveling your land, you gotta make sure that your crops are protected. Mr. Joe, welcome, welcome. As you can tell, I'm a farmer now. We're here having a good time. Gotta make sure the crops are nice and watered. We got an upgrade for the best. But yeah, welcome, Joe. Yeah, it has been a while. It was not a good week, I would say. I guess past couple of weeks, wasn't it? So I'm sorry, it was just kind of abrupt. But we're back now. Yeah, I figured if I was streaming around this time, I would have been able to catch you. So welcome. Alright. Get rid of that for the moment. I promise I'm not this bad at organizing. Alright. Why do I have a crafting table over here? Well, I'm just using it for my farm. Really? That's all I got? That's good enough. Da -da -da -da. Where the heck is... Where's the fans? Oh, there it is. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. It's not too late, so hopefully everyone had, you know, a good day. Like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch with the youth. Excuse me. It's my bed. The man had the nerve to come out. Did anyone else see that? First, he takes my bed once. And then as soon as I get out of it, he takes it again. What did I do? What did I do to him? Alright. Wow, that's trash. We can make it better. Still not good. Expansion. Well, colonial America, everybody. If there's something I don't like, we expand. Like good old Uncle Sham would have wanted. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, Minecraft is just one of those games that I've played for a long time. So being able to play with everyone else, or I guess, you know, with other people, oh my goodness, such a great feeling. Yeah, I'm not, like, I can get why people wouldn't, you know, gravitate towards Minecraft, especially during the boom of it. It's like, during the early 2010s, everyone was just like hating on everything that was popular. So it just kind of made, you know, no one want to play it because it didn't seem cool to do so. Oh. But now it's just like, yeah. Yeah, crap. I like Minecraft. What of it? Because cringe is dead. Boop. Yeah. I was talking about it earlier that one of the things that I used to do, or the one of the first things that I saw of Minecraft was Sea Nanners back in the early 2010s when it was still in beta. That's what got my brother to get Minecraft, was when that first came out. And then it was just like, oh my goodness, what is this? This is amazing. And this was when it was still like $3. And you could buy it with like a Walmart gift card. Actually, I think you still do that. But it was $3. That's what I'm saying. And now it's like 30 bucks. Which honestly isn't even a bad deal for how much value you get out of Minecraft. Very much worth it. But I still remember the times when it was just $3. Now, if you want a game that is you know, if you don't have a game that people like playing with you for Minecraft, just get Terraria. I don't know how many other people like Terraria, but I'm pretty sure it's found its role, you know, a while back. Because I remember when Terraria was touted as a Minecraft clone, which I don't think it ever was. It was its own thing. It was so, like, it's still so good. And even back then, like, it was different. Because it was combat oriented, as opposed to Minecraft, which is more exploration oriented. Boop, boop. But yeah, highly recommend Terraria. Maybe I'll play that on stream too. But yeah, there's another game. They prefer Terraria. But you played that game too many times? Have you played it ever since they did the 1.3 update? Because I've easily put over I want to say over 500 hours in the Terraria. And for me, it's just like, I don't think I could ever get tired of it. And then, they're supposed to be having the Labor of Love update come out at the end of this year, or sometime this year. And that's gonna be the final update. Because the 1.3 update was supposed to be the last one. But you saw how that turned out. Oh. I filled up my farm. Whoops. What's next? I'm not sure. Hello there. I feel you, sir. I feel you. Maybe I should start making some armor. You know what? Iron sword. And then we make some armor. You can't stop me. My seed collecting has gone too far. Yeah, there's this one game. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the space, like, version. Over 300 hours. I mean, yeah, with mods, inventory management becomes difficult, but I don't know. I feel like it's easy to know what you do and don't have. Or at least for me. Like, it's just... Yeah, Starbound, that's what it is. Yeah, Starbound, I booted it up. And then after that, I just stopped. Because I wanted to play with, you know, other people. And we just never got around to it. So I don't know if it's good or bad. But you don't ever hear anyone talking about it anymore. Which I don't know if that's good or bad. But yeah, Terraria's inventory management's not too bad. It's just like, I don't know. I think it's because I've played so much of it. I know what I need and how I can get it. But yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I understand that. I love how I blocked this off, only to just cut into it. But yeah, do you have any experience with Starbound? Da, da, da. Looking spiffy. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't done any. You know what I need where I get them? Oh yeah, magic mirrors and yeah. That's fair. Yeah, it definitely gets like I can't say it gets frustrating for me because I don't play Terraria by myself. Um, it just like everyone just works together because Terraria is not a like competitive game. Neither is Minecraft. But it's not that necessary in Minecraft as it is in Terraria, where you're basically all on. Wow, I'm so bad at this. Yeah, like there are other ways. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I messed up. Boop. Yeah, there are ways around getting like accessories because that's what potions are for. But potion grinding, I would say, is probably the worst about it because of all the materials that you need, and it's just like getting all of them is a task. You've played a bit of Starbound? Ah, yeah, I have not made it that far. I made it like at the beginning, and then I was gonna do it with others, and that just never happened. So I didn't know about that. That's neat to know. What's that noise? Heard something. Oh, there are races and then Starbound? I did not know that. Never played much after they added it. Huh. Crap. Boop. Alright, do I have any stairs in here? I do. Look at me. Look at me. Alright, let's put some of this away. Keep this. Move that. Everything else works. Yeah, it seems like Starbound has a lot more to it than I would say I gave credit for. I can't fire. Boop. Cool. You would think I would find more iron. And here we are. Your race modifies a bunch of stuff. Oh, it adds even more RPG stuff. Huh. Oh. This is where it would have been good to have all of those iron picks. Yeah, so it's like Skyrim, where each of the race adds certain like abilities. My guy, you're really just coming out here? This is my bed anyways, you can't have it. Get your own bed. Whoop. Ugh. The zombos. The zombozos. Haha, got them. Yeah, I would love to try out all these different like um I want to call them Minecraft clones, but um what would you even call them? It's not open world exploration. I mean, technically it is. Maybe it's the most apt comparison. It's just it's a Minecraft loan-ish in the regards that you do exploration, combat, and uh, crafting. Novicade's immune to radiations. They don't need a breathing space. Oh, you know what? That makes sense considering their name. Oh, full inventory. Nice. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just the concept alone sounds really cool. It's like, yeah, I'm just space matter, and I have a lot of perks that you don't have. Good luck surviving. Alright. How are my plants? Doing good. Okay. I should probably put some of the blocks in there. That's the word I'm looking for. Ugh. Huh. We're almost there, I would imagine. Old Western aesthetic. Dang. That sounds really cool. Maybe they'll get me to mess around with it. Finally. After so long. Or maybe I'll say I'll do it, but knowing me, I'll just never get around to it. I think this is good enough. We're gonna build around here. Honestly, like anything that's Western related, but it's not just the, you know, in theory, space Western. Or maybe I do like it. I don't know. There's not enough like space Western sci-fi to be able to like really account for it that I've like watched. But yeah, it is a really good one. Space Westerns. I think it's just because of the fact that like space Westerns could not be more different from each other. It's like you got space and then you got the final, no, not the, you got the final frontier and then the first frontier. There we go. Kind of just mixed. Some coal. No. Yeah, honestly, like cowboy stuff, like not just stereotypical cowboy stuff, but just the atmosphere. I love it. I think it was because everything was like so new and no one had any idea what the heck was going on still. They just kind of did what they could. Uh, huh. Alright. Well, now that we're here, I guess we gotta go down. Only reasonable thing to do. Oh. Oh, we're in the, I don't even know what this place is called. Shagukan. Alright. That's where things get dangerous. Boop. That's copper. Am I gonna find anything that's not copper? Like, I can't even make copper weapons. Where'd he go? Yeah. Can't even smack him. Sir, get out of the way. You're not gonna move, huh? What else is that noise? Alright. Let me light up my area so that I can... Oh. Iron. I'll probably not go for much longer. Because my hand is kind of dying on me. But it was nice to get back into the swing of things. That's for sure. I will have return to my normally scheduled program this coming weekend. So look forward to that. And I'll actually be doing some Doom. I think did we say I was going to be doing Doom 3 next? Because I know we talked about how Doom 64 was essentially a remastering of Doom 2. Well, not me remastering, but it's an HD. HD in quotations. Look at it, like, revamp. So yeah, we'll do 3 next. And Friday I'll I don't even know what I said. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem. That's right. I need to finish it. We'll finish it one day. I need to finish it before Three Hopes comes out. Because I will be playing that as soon as it comes out. June 25th is when it comes out. And we'll see how quickly I can finish it. Nope. Retreat. Just a you're not even a skeleton. You're a zombie. You're not even worth getting called a skelly man. What's that? Oh. Sounds like something running towards me. If they ever add another like cave mob, I think I would never go underground ever again. Ooh. Dang, nothing? I was expecting a collapse. Gold. Some gold. Some more gold. Hey. Where is my diamond? Like, the whole reason I'm exploring down here is for the diamond. And a dead end. Because of course. They're gonna build you, or they're gonna break you down before they start giving you what you need. I do have 29 iron. Technically 30. Whoop. Alright. Yeah, let's go this way now. Huh. Are you kidding me? I was already down here? I guess technically I was, but at the same time I wasn't. some more moss. We're gonna get lost. Alright, what's down here? Let's go! There we go. I don't have an iron pick. Boop. We're just casually making, you know, our furnace. And I'd like to say, I'd like to thank everyone who helped out, made it a possibility to be able to find some of these diamonds. Joe, thank you for joining me for this wild ride. Tony, you as well. I know you were getting some food, but it made a lot of difference. Maybe I should get some coal. Boop. Oh. Oh, you were gone? I found diamond. I was holding an academy speech for everyone's hard work and dedication to this craft. This mine craft, if you will. I understand why you would want to leave. Nice. Yeah, we're just in the deep caverns. As you know. Doing the whole mining. Hey! Gotta make sure there's no... The biggest fear when it comes to ever mining diamonds is like, oh, is it right underneath lava? Am I about to have lava just come and destroy everything that I know and love? Not this time. Hey, can you burn faster? This is why I need a blast furnace. Let me go steal one from those villagers. It's not like they're doing anything with it. So much I could do with it. I have obsidian, but I need a book. Which means I need to kill some cows. There we go. Do I have any? I don't have any space. Tough. Yeah, it's real tough. And now we wait. I just realized I don't have any other space. Huh. You know what? That's fine. I have a furnace back at the house. There we go. Wait, is that... Which way? Yeah, this is the way. I think. I told you I was gonna get lost. Alright, so it's not this way. I could have sworn my stairs were up there. Ah, yes. See, I left a little torch trail. You can't hurt me. I got diamonds. Ow! Thanks. Yeah, what you gonna do? Man just hit himself. What a nerd. Heck yeah, I want to make a fishing rod. Any chance I can fish in the game? Oh, you already know. Alright, yeah, so that seems like that's... Holy crap. I really dug down. Minecraft with gadgets? I've never heard of that. Which is surprising. I guess I'm gonna have to look it up, aren't I? Don't worry, stream's gonna be over soon. I know it's unfortunate, but it happens. But yeah, now I'm gonna have to look up Minecraft with gadgets. There's this one old Newgrounds animation. I don't remember what it was, like what it was called. But it's basically these two guys. I know one of them was named Lance because he was the punchline. And they were basically like transported into Minecraft and they had to figure out how to live. And the one guy, Lance, he was an idiot. And that's what I would say. You can look it up. I forgot what it was called. I want to say it's not realistic Minecraft. But I'm sure you can look up Minecraft. It's a dumb meme video. Oh wait, yeah. No, now I know what you're saying. Yes, Minecraft with Inspector Gadget. Now I know. Oh my goodness, all you had to do was say Mike Matei, and now I got it. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, you would think I'd figure it out after, you know, just Minecraft with Gadget. But no, I'm dunce. I'm a dense. Huh. You know, maybe it was best not to. It was called Minecraft Pals. That was the Newgrounds animation that I remember. What a ride. What a time that was. Simpler time. Alright. Got all that, and of course it's nighttime because why would it not be? Yeah. Excuse me. There we go. The clown's so hard for that video? Really? I thought it was a video that everyone, like, liked. But yeah, that sounds about right for Mike. Especially given Mike's, I would say, infamy from nowadays. Are you really sleeping? 5, 5. Alright. That's not bad. Did that man just zoom out of the bed? The heck was that? Ugh. But yeah, I think that is where we're going to end it. It was very fun playing Minecraft again. And we'll see how often I play it. Probably not very often, because I have like 10 bajillion other things that I want to be able to do. Things that was so unfunny became anti-humor. You know what? That sounds about right. Is Minecraft still running? I guess it is. Yeah. Like, I think, like, when it comes to Mike Matei, he's just one of those people that he wants to be taken seriously, but at the same time, he doesn't want everything to be taken seriously. So it's just that middle ground of just, is he trying to be funny? It's not like you don't have to try so hard. But hey, whatever, you know, gets him his fans, who am I to judge? But I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that that becomes like unintentionally funny because no one wanted it, or the people didn't want it to be funny. And so we just make it a meme. Can I think of anything off the top of my head? No, because right now, nothing up there works. It's existent. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you everyone for watching and staying till the end. I know normally I stream until like 2 a.m., but not today. Not today. Is everything... Nice. It's all about missing the point for something to be truly, truly meme-worthy. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it. I'll be back Friday. Well, we'll be back Friday. And we'll finish up Fire Emblem. That sounds like a plan to me. So thank you everyone for watching, and have a good night. You don't have to sleep either. That's the best part.